my name is Roseanne and I'm here to guide you on your 15-day yoga challenge. So welcome to day 3, 15 minutes of yoga, and I hope that you've enjoyed the first 2 days of just easing yourself into your practice, and today is going to be another Hatha yoga practice. So when you're ready, join me on your backs and we'll meet there in constructive rest. Nice, so we'll start lying on our backs on our mats, and you can take a constructive rest. So it's feet out mat width or knees together. And then we're just going to place the hands onto the belly. So feel free to close the eyes here. Just take a moment to arrive, remembering that every time we come to practice is always different. Take a moment to arrive, honouring where our body is today. Always remembering to practice within our own pace, taking the variations that feel best for our body. So with that in mind, arriving, feel free to notice as you breathe in, the belly rising, the chest expanding. And as you breathe out, the lungs relax, the air flow out, the hands float down. Nice, and as we arrive, feel free to start to wriggle fingers and toes. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms, take a full body stretch. And then we're going to go ahead to bring those feet out mat width, hands onto the belly or hands out to the side, whatever feels good for your arms. Inhale at the center. Exhale, we're swaying the knees over to the left side. Inhale back through center. Exhale over to right. Nice, so as we come into this, say like windscreen wiper movement, the legs don't have to touch the ground, the knees don't have to touch the ground. It's just about moving in time with your own pace of breath, that motion, noticing how your hips feel, how your legs feel, maybe even your lower back. And we're not swinging ourselves through that, we're taking that mindful control, that mindful movement. Inhale to center. Exhale, sway to side. Nice, doing that within your own pace of breath. We're here for one more round. Nice. And whenever you feel ready to, and you feel even on both sides, collect those knees in, rocking side to side. You might even take those knees out, holding the ankles, rocking side to side. Or maybe it feels good for you to roll the knees round in 2 circles, maybe 1 circle. Just finding what feels comfortable and nourishing for your body. Nice. And then from here, we're just going to plant the feet down. We're just going to bring our arms up. I'm going to bend the elbows, just grabbing hold of each elbow. So hands grab hold of the elbows. Nice. From here, allow those shoulders to sink heavy into the ground. Nice. Then we're just going to draw a little oval shape with those elbows. Just bringing movement to those shoulder joints. Nice, and in other direction. Nice. And then from here, we're just going to bring the arms out. And the hands don't have to come underneath the head, but you can interlace the hands underneath the head. Or you can just have the fingertips by the side of the head, entirely up to you. But from here, we're going to inhale, draw those elbows out. Nice, and exhale, we're going to draw those elbows in. Inhale, elbows out. Exhale, elbows in. Nice, I'll just show you that seated. So what I'm doing here is out on the inhale, exhale, elbows in. They don't have to touch, they don't have to get that close. The idea is that we're just moving through that motion. Maybe you feel nice sensations moving through your shoulders, massage onto the ground. But just bring movement here to the scapula, to your shoulder joints. Any areas that feel good to stay in. So for me, that feels really nice just to stay open there. I'm feeling it in my chest, I'm feeling it in my back, upper back. You move where it feels good for you. Nice, and then when you're ready to, I'm just going to stretch those arms out and up. Maybe you rotate the wrist. Maybe you'd like to take that with your legs as well. And then when you're ready to, collecting those knees in, rock side to side or rock back and forth. If that feels okay for your spine. If not, we're just going to roll over to the right to come up to seated. Nice. Finding a comfortable seat position with the legs crossed. Or if that doesn't feel comfy, take those legs out. Nice. Squeezing those shoulders up, drawing those shoulders down. Inhale, we'll circle those arms up. Notice that I'm spreading the palms. Palms are facing forward. Exhale, take those hands out. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale, take the hands out. Nice. One more. Nice. And this time I'm going to take it over towards the right side. Palm can face forward and up. Maybe palm faces down and you reach over to the side. Entirely up to you. Wherever you're at, breathing here and just noticing if that shoulder's moving forward, shoulder relaxes away from the air. Nice. Next inhale, circling over to the other side. Again, palm could face forward and stay up here. Or maybe the palm faces down towards the ground. Wherever you're at, remember to breathe. Nice. Inhale, coming back up through center, and just give your torso a little shake out. Nice, coming through to all fours, to tabletop, knees underneath hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Nice, and from here we're just going to tuck the toes under, palms spread into the floor. I just want you to check in with what's going on with your back here. We're just going to draw that belly button in, back in neutral. So not so much that it's rounded, but back in neutral. Nice. From here, we're going to inhale, rock the weight forward as far as it feels good for your wrist. Exhale, we sit those hips back so that you feel a bit of weight into the feet. You feel the stretch within that feet. Nice. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, sit back. So you should start to lightly feel that core engage. Make sure the belly isn't dropped. We're engaging that core as we rock forward. Nice, so that's your first option. If you would like, you might take those hands slightly forward and do the same thing, but now we're going to bring our knees off the ground. So we might send the hips back into a bent knee version of downward dog. And then inhale, rock forward to plank. Again, notice if that tailbone is lifted, tuck the tailbone under, core engaged. So whichever option you're in, inhale to rock forward, exhale to send the hips back. Really nice. And no rush. Whenever you're ready to, we're going to return back to all fours. I'm going to send right foot forward. Coming into lunge position, just notice knee and ankle are stacked on top of each other. Breathing here. If it feels uncomfortable for your knee, feel free to pad your knee with a pillow or maybe your bent mat. Nice, last breath here, whichever option you're in. Nice, hands down, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, stepping into your downward dog. Or maybe you step in to come into child's pose. And then whenever you're ready to, come back through to all fours. And this time I'm going to say left foot forward, so one lunge on the other side. Again, just check in, knee sets on top of ankle. If it feels uncomfortable for your knee, pop a pillow or pad your mat underneath your knee. Shoulders away from the ears, breathing here. Feeling that stretch through our hips. Nice, and last breath here. Nice. From here, we're going to bring those hands down, tuck the toes, lift the back knees, stepping through to your downward dog. Or likewise, your child's pose. Nice. Whenever you're ready to, we're going to bring ourselves through to all fours, sit to the side, come into a comfortable seat position. Shrug those shoulders up, draw those shoulders down. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, hands out to the side. 2 more. And the last one. Nice, hands relax onto the knees, shoulders away from the ears. Take a moment just to arrive back into your day. Nice. Palms together. Namaste. Welcome back everybody, and thank you for joining practice. But before you go, I'd like to just introduce to you a mindful exercise. So a reminder that yoga is a mindful practice as we move in time with our body, tuning into what our body needs today. It is also a practice of mindfulness where we can take it off the mat. You may have heard the term yoga off the mat or yoga off the mat. And that is the idea that we take the lessons that we learn throughout our practice, moving and releasing tension from our body, then to apply that to our day-to-day life. So one exercise that I do daily is a gratitude journal of the things that I feel grateful for today. So I'd like to invite you to do the same. You can just do that just for today if you like, or maybe if you can do it for the rest of our yoga challenge. So take a moment, feel free to close down the eyes or feel free to pause this and go grab a pen and paper. And I would like you to think of today 3 things that you feel most grateful for, in the format of today I am grateful for ... Be as specific as you can. For example, today I am grateful for the 50 minutes that I dedicated towards myself. Today I am grateful for breathing, the sensations of breathing. Whatever it is that you feel grateful for or who you feel grateful for, jotting them down or just taking a moment to repeat that to yourself. And taking away with you this gratitude perspective or this grateful perspective with you throughout the rest of the day and the rest of the week. And if you can, for the rest of the yoga challenge. But I will see you back here tomorrow. So take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.